Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make paper snowflakes like this, and here's one. It's been blingified. I don't know if you can see the bling. Bling bling, bling bling. Alright, so basically you need an A4 piece of paper. This is for the big one. A4 piece of paper, you fold it down like this to make a square. Make sure it's completely to the edge. And then chop off this extra bit here. And get rid of that. Then you hold it like this. So you've got it like that. And you take the top corner there and fold it straight down to the bottom right corner. Bit fidgety. So make sure it's as accurate as possible with the edges and such. Alright. So basically it was like this. Whoops. And then I've just folded it down like that. Then it gets a tiny bit tricky, I suppose. You fold this at the point and you sort of go in a little bit of a diagonal line like that. Really press down your creases. So you've got your triangle like that, and you just sort of go like that diagonally. And then this part comes over like that. I'm just going to pick it up so I can get it all brilliant. You might have to fiddle with it a bit to get the edges all brilliant. And then push it down as hard as you can. So you've got this. There was your triangle, and you folded it like that and like that. So you'll have a cross over there and that at the back. Then you're going to get your scissors, chop this bottom piece off, starting at the top of that line there. Just a bit closer. Can you see that? So you're chopping right there, straight across. Doesn't have to be perfect. Don't need those bits. And then you are left with this. Fix it up a little bit so it's all the edges are exact. Now this part here will end up being the outside part, the pattern on the outside there. Pretty sure this part here ends up being this part, the middle part. Like if you chop that off, we'll put a hole in the middle, and then this part here ends up being these big patches. So you can pretty much chop it however you want. So I'm going to do the outside part like this. I'm just going to make it up as I go along. I'm going to just do two. You don't have to do this. You can do any shape you want. Get rid of those and then just do whatever on the middle. So I'm going to do just a little weird little pattern like that. You can cut right into here if you want. Just obviously don't cut straight across or. And then I'm going to go right in here and do that, and then I'm going to just go like this. Oops. It might help if I cut it properly, like this. Anyway, I'm rushing it a little bit, but anyway. Come on. Anyway, that bit comes out. Get rid of all this. So that's how we've cut it. It was the triangle and it's now that. I'm also going to make a little hole in the middle. So hopefully this works when I pull it out. Then you basically just unfold it. And there you have a lovely snowflake. Like that. Any bits, just chop them off. So that's the big one. And for the little one, where's it gone? You do the same thing, but instead of using the big massive square piece like that, you fold this A4 piece of paper. You can pretty much make them as small as you want. You could even make them out of this, your leftovers from your other, and then just fold it, cut it, then fold your, if you know what I mean, like you did with the other one, fold it like that, and then chop it and stuff. So for the smaller ones, get the A4 piece of paper, chop it in half, try and keep it straight, not like me, and then do the same as you did with the big one, like that. It has to be a square piece of paper. Yeah, scissors. Like that, and fold it, and then you fold it your way like this. This is a pretty rough one, very rough. Chop it across the bottom. Shape it how you want. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to do some little zigzaggies, and then I'm going to do some more zigzaggies, and I'm not going to bother with a hole in the middle this time. You can pretty much cut it how you want, you just got to use your imagination. There we go. And then we have a smaller one, and then you can make it super duper small, like super duper tiny, like that, or there you go, the end. Ta-da!